Ladies and gentlemen, Massive and crew all across the world, introducing Angie Goodaz, the hostess with the mustache, big and serious podcast creator, yeah, creator and producer, big energy, big heart, big truth, when it's selector. Good evening, my people. This one is a special dedication to a woman with grace, vision and soul. Angie Goodaz. When Angie speak, the whole room listens. Heart so pure, yeah, the truth she giving, big and serious, loving every session. Healing words, real conversation. Lovers rock, sweet vibration. Podcast flow, pure elevation. From the mic to your heart, no hesitation. Angie Goodaz bring love to the nation. Big and serious, where love gets serious, where truth feel glorious. So turn it up, lean back, feel the emotion. This one you're certified devotion. Angie Goodaz, keep the love in motion. Big and serious, both us, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart. Oh.
You're locked into the Big and Serious Podcast with Angie Goodaz. Music, conversation, and a Likkle Trouble every time. Cause why not? If you're tuned in, bless up yourself. And if you're sneaking this in at work, I won't tell. And if you're listening with somebody's son or daughter, behave. Or don't. I mean, I'm not your mom. Do what you want to do. Tonight, we're stepping into the mischief of staying true. That grown, honest, playful energy that keeps your spirit awake. And before I tell you about the show, let me do my greetings and salutations. Actually, let me do that. Let me tell you about the show first. So we got a Garnett Silk big feature, Romeo Django passing through at 9 p.m., and a vinyl ritual that'll take you home proper. So as we move, as the Massive and crew walks into the building, let me go ahead and welcome in my friends over at IG and TikTok, because you don't know, they don't like certain ting and ting and ting. So yeah. Well, thank you, Kendall Wagwan. Welcome to the building. If you missed last week's show, Kendall Cobb from Hypnosis with Kendall was in the building. She was in the hot seat in the big conversation, and we were talking about hypnosis, and how in our culture we don't really talk about, things like this. If you missed that episode, I'm going to tell you to go over to Big ND Serious Pod on YouTube. Why did I not remember? What? Go over to Big and Serious Podcast, which is at Big ND Serious Pod. Click on the live tab. You'll see the episode there. But while you're there, do me, I beg you.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, you got to like and subscribe. Big up to Baby Goodaz in the building, Wagwan. All right. So I'm going to let in my friends over at Instagram and TikTok. And while I'm doing that, I want to quickly shout out Roots Rock Reggae Radio Show. Shout out to Singing P, Selector Madman, Cassette Man, and Brother Cliff in the building. They are on air at CKUT 90.3 FM out of Montreal. Every Monday night, them the people that don't like sleep, right? So Monday night from 1 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock, you will hear them over there with their antics, with their reggae and, doing their thing. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, you get to hear the Goodaz doing Information for the Nation, where we talk about all kinds of things, just information that the nation might need. You see me? So shout out to the Massive over there, listening. And if you don't catch their show live, you can also go on to the CKUT website and listen to the replay of that as well. So isn't technology beautiful? Technology is amazing. Bree Cash, Wagwan. Thank you, Kendall. I love my opening song. I literally sit here dancing to it the beginning of every show. So I want to say shout out to Michael Jazz Music Project for my sexy, beautiful Angie Goodaz anthem. You know, when somebody just decides to like write a song and do a song for you, you got to just be like, yeah. I'm going to give him a sexy horn for that because he didn't have to do it and he did. And I was blown away when I first heard it. So anyway, let's get into the show. We're going to flip the script a little bit. We're going to reverse the thing, as Beanie Man would say. We're going to do the vinyl ritual in 2 parts because my guest will be coming on a little bit later in the night. Yazime. So stay locked in. Big and Serious starts now. So let's get into the serious ting. All right. So tonight's serious ting is about the mischief of staying true. Yeah, because staying true to yourself is a grown act, but staying true with a little mischief, yeah, that's where the real magic lives. And personally, I love staying true with a little mischief. And when we talk about staying true, we have to talk about Garnett Silk, because Garnett Silk wasn't just a singer. He was a reminder that you can be righteous without being rigid. You could be spiritual without being stiff, and you could be serious about your purpose and still carry that, you know, that playful spark in your eyes. Like, it doesn't have to go. And I think that when you are actually living in your purpose, that sparkle in your eye actually gets a lot brighter. Garnett Silk stayed true in a way that felt alive. He wasn't preaching from a mountaintop. He was reasoning with you from the yard. And he wasn't trying to intimidate you with wisdom. He was inviting you into it. And I think I'm doing the wrong part. Hold on, people. Oh, that is right. Okay. I apologize. I'm having a moment. All right. So, and if you don't know, people, we're talking about Garnett Silk. I got my Garnett Silk shirt on too. So let's do this proper. So I apologize. We're going to do this again. So anyway, Garnett Silk stayed true in a way that felt alive. He wasn't preaching from a mountaintop. He was reasoning with you from the yard. And he wasn't trying to intimidate you with wisdom. He was inviting you into it. And that's a special kind of grown energy. So when Garnett sang about love, about upliftment, about the Most High, he did it with a softness that made you lean in. And he wasn't afraid to show tenderness. He wasn't afraid to show joy. And he wasn't afraid to show that little mischief, that smile that said, I know who I am, and I'm not bending for anybody. And that's the part of Garnett Silk that I want to sit with tonight. And this feels like we're doing the big feature. So it looked like I had a big feature first, where really I reversed the thing, isn't it? Staying true isn't always an easy road. Like sometimes staying true means you're walking a path that other people just don't understand. And sometimes it means you're choosing peace when people expect noise. And sometimes it means you're choosing purpose when people expect popularity. And let's be honest, sometimes staying true means you're choosing yourself in a world that keeps trying to pull you away from your own spirit. Garnett Silk stayed true even when the industry wanted something different, right? He stayed true even when the world was shifting around him. He stayed true even when being true meant being misunderstood. And he stayed true with joy. He did it with softness, with mischief, with that grown confidence that says, I know why I'm here. And he's not the only one. Look at artists like Beres Hammond, a man who never chased trends. He never chased hype. He never chased noise. He stayed true to his sound, his tone, his message. And because he stayed true, generations stayed with him. And I mean, we're talking enough generations. And if we take a look at, this is the serious thing, people. I'm having a moment. Just let me have my moment. If we look at Sizzla, I guess I'm staying true to me with a little mischief. Yeah, and that's not even happening on purpose, but I saw it go sometimes. All right, so if we look at Sizzla, he held firm to his principles, even when the world tried to push him into a different lane. And I mean, that could have been whether he was singing, his tunes that were like, Higher Than I and things like that, or when he was singing the other tunes that had like some people in some communities very upset with him. For example, pump her up, I think it's called pump up bar. You know what I talk about, pump up bar. Yeah. All right. So look at Tanya Stephens, who stayed true to her voice, her pen, her truth, even when it meant challenging the very industry that she was a part of. And she will do that unapologetically. And she actually has a song called Unapologetic. Let's look at Buju, who evolved. Man, he transformed and grew, but never lost the core of who he was. He went away and he came back, and he's still Buju. And let's look at the builders, the producers, the label heads, the visionaries, people like Romeo Django, who you'll hear from later tonight, people who stay true to their mission even when the road gets tough, people who build with intention, with culture, with purpose, and yes, with a little mischief. Because mischief is not chaos, it's spark. Mischief is curiosity, and mischief is that grown confidence that says, I'm going to do this my way. I've lived that, and I can tell you that from my heart. Had to walk away from things because I'm going to do this my way. And that's where I want to bring you, this is where I want to bring you, the listener, into this conversation. And, feel free to jump into the chat. Feel free to, Wagwan Goodaz. Yeah, jump in the chat. And as I say, jump in the chat, guess what, people? I forgot to bring my friends into the chat. So let me bring them in now. Anyway, staying true, and I want you to listen to me very closely, audience. Staying true is not just for artists, okay? It's for all of us. And some of you listening tonight are in a season where you're rediscovering yourself, and that's a beautiful season. I want you to marinate in that season. You're remembering who you were before life got loud. You're remembering the dreams you had before responsibility stepped in. You're remembering the version of you that laughed more. Oh gosh, loved more, created more, believed more. Some of you are in a season where you're choosing peace, even when people around you are addicted to drama. I know I'm in that season. Keep the drama over there. There ain't no room for it over here. And some of you are choosing growth, even when people around you want you to stay small. They don't want to stay small, but them expect you to do that, right? And you're still like, I'm growing. It's growing, the love inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are choosing boundaries, and boundaries are so beautiful. And I hope if you're choosing boundaries and you're new to that, I just implore you to just hold on to it. Healthy boundaries, right? Even when people around you want access without accountability, and there's enough people out there, people you wouldn't even expect, that sometimes they want the access and they don't want the accountability, and they want to be able to handle you or deal with you any which way that they feel like. That's where your boundaries come in. They protect you, right? Some of you are choosing joy, quiet joy, grown joy, mischievous joy, and the kind of joy that comes from knowing yourself deeply. Yeah, I love that too. And I want to tell you something tonight, okay? I want to tell you to stay true. Stay true even when it's uncomfortable. Stay true even when it's lonely. Stay true even when people don't clap for you. Stay true even when your path doesn't look like anybody else's. Stay true even when your truth requires you to change direction. Stay true even when your spirit tells you to move differently. Stay true even when staying true means letting go. Okay? And while you're staying true, keep a little mischief in your stride. Keep it in your back pocket. Keep it in your front pocket, your breast pocket, your handbag. Keep the mischief with you, because mischief is what keeps you human. Mischief is what keeps you curious, and it's what keeps you joyful. And mischief is what keeps you connected to the part of yourself that refuses to dim. And please, please hold on to that part of yourself. Garnett Silk stayed true with mischief. Romeo Django stayed true with Mischief. And if you're listening tonight, you deserve to live with that same spark. So, tonight's serious thing is simple. It's very simple, people. I said a lot to say this. Stay true to who you are and keep a little mischief in your step while you do it. And that, my friends, is the serious thing. So, I'm gonna slay for a minute. All right. So now, like I said, we are reversing the ting a little bit. My guest will be here in about 30 minutes. So we're going to get into the big feature. The big feature is dedicated to a man whose voice carried both righteousness and joy. A man who understood the power of staying true long before it became a slogan. And a man whose spirit still moves through the culture today. We're talking about Garnett Silk. Born Garnett Damian Smith in Manchester, Jamaica, a youth who started out as a DJ named Little Bimbo. And if you know the early dancehall era, you know that name alone tells you that he came in with mischief. He was playful, energetic, full of spark, the kind of young artist who could hold his own on any sound system. But here's where the story gets really beautiful. As he grew, Garnett realized that his true gift wasn't in the fast talking and the high energy DJ style. His spirit was pulling him somewhere deeper, somewhere softer, somewhere more intentional. And instead of fighting that shift, instead of trying to fit into a mold that the industry was expecting, he leaned into it. He transformed from Little Bimbo, the DJ, Little Bimbo, into Garnett Silk, the singer. And that transformation is one of the greatest examples of staying true we have in reggae history. Because let's think about it. In an era where dance hall was loud, competitive, it was full of bravado, Garnett chose tenderness. He chose melody and he chose message. Upliftment, he chose spirit, softness, and he made it powerful. Ooh, did he make it powerful. And that is grown mischief. That's confidence. That's staying true even when the world is moving in a different direction. Garnett's rise was quick and undeniable. And when he linked with producers like Tony Rebel and Courtney Cole, his sound blossomed. Songs like Hello Mama Africa, It's Growing, Lord Watch Over Our Shoulders, and Mama showed the world a new kind of reggae star, one who could make righteousness feel joyful and who could make spirituality feel warm, and one who could make truth feel like a hug instead of a lecture. And that's why his music still resonates today. Because Garnett Silk wasn't afraid to show tenderness, and that was revolutionary. In a space where toughness was currency, he showed that softness was strength. In a space where bravado was the norm, he showed that humility was power. In a space where chaos was loud, he showed that calm could be louder. His voice had a purity that felt like home, and his lyrics had sincerity that felt like prayer. His presence had a joy that felt like mischief. You ever watch videos of him on stage? If you haven't, go and do that. And even though his life was tragically cut short, his impact never dimmed. Garnett Silk left behind a legacy that still shapes artists today, and not just in sound, but also in spirit. And you can hear his influence in the singers who choose message over noise. You know, hello. You can hear it in the producers who choose depth over hype, and you can hear it in the artists who choose purpose over popularity. And that's a tough thing to do. And you can also see it in the builders. And we're talking about the people who are creating the infrastructure, shaping talent, and holding the culture steady. People like Romeo Django. Again, you'll hear from him later on. Romeo is a man who built BGB record with intention, with discipline, and culture. And yes, with a little mischief. And he's a part of the generation that carrying forward the spirit of artists like Garnett Silk. And he's staying true to the message, he's staying true to the craft, and he's staying true to the mission. I want to say thank you for all of the love over there on TikTok. Thank you. I appreciate love you. So Garnett Silk reminds us that staying true doesn't mean being rigid, right? Because sometimes you think like, all right, so I got to stick to the rules. I got to just be rigid. And that's not it. Because it just means that you're being rooted. It means that you're knowing who you are and you're knowing what you stand for. And, you know, Marcus Garvey says, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything, right? Did he say that? Somebody said, I think it was him. And you got to know that you refuse to compromise. As my grandfather would say, rest in peace, sir. No compromise. And that's why we're featuring Garnett Silk tonight. Because Garnett Silk was not just a singer. He was a philosopher, a way of being. He was a way of moving through the world with purpose, with softness, with strength, and with that grown confidence that says, I know who I am. And I'm still staying true. So Garnett Silk, wherever you are, respect every time. And that is tonight's big feature. So, all right, we got some time. Like I said, we're switching it up tonight. My guest is going to join us. This is not Jamaica. This or IA. AI? No, I'm a real living person, honey. This is not AI, but I appreciate you love the question. Do I look like AI? Lord. Anyway, this is not AI. This is me. Angie Goodaz, and you're watching the Big and Serious podcast. And while you're here, you might as well
like and subscribe.
I'm just saying, you might as well do that. All right, so people, like I said, we're doing things a little bit differently tonight. My guest will be here soon. So since we have time, we got some time to vibe. I decided we're going to do a little piece of the vinyl ritual now, and then we'll do a little piece later. So we're going to reverse the thing. So let's go and drop the needle and let's vibe out and have a good time until our guest gets here tonight. So we just did a big feature on Garnett Silk. We also, you know, talked about him a bit in our serious ting. And I would love, if you don't mind, to just honor Garnett Silk a little bit. Now, I know that I might mess up the infrastructure of my show and I might have to do some edits when I upload or whatever, or when I go back and look at the replay. We'll deal with it because I'm going to stay true to what I want to do. And I'm feeling a little mischievous. So let's see if we can do this and do this proper, right? So let me cue the song. I'm all excited. Before I even get into the song though, let me drop one of these. Here, let's drop this one.
Yo, Big and Serious podcast every time. Baby, can't you stop the rain from falling? Won't you chase another day? Big and Serious podcast. I love it. Anthony Malva says so.
Big up Anthony Balbo all the time. All right, so this is It's Growing. Just like as the podcast grows and, you know, everything just, we're just growing, we are bloom, you see me? And I appreciate love you for being here with me. Let's vibe out. It's Growing, Garnett Silk. Let's go.
My love is a stepping up. My love is a stepping up. I know. My love is stepping up. It's growing. There's love inside of me. Oh, and it's showing. Shining so bright. It's glowing. There's a love of mine. Yes, and it's showing. Just can't hide. So long we've been together. Can't keep you to myself. Got to share you with another. Got to share you with someone else. It's growing. There's love inside of me. Oh, and it's showing. Shining so bright. It's growing. let's not waste our time. We got to move together. Let's synchronize our minds. It's growing, this love inside of me. Oh, and it's showing, shining so bright. It's
So this song, it feels like sunrise. Garnett Silk's It's Growing is a reminder that when you stay true, your spirit grows, even when the world doesn't see it yet.
A prayer for you and a prayer for me. Let's live in love and harmony. Only love can set us free. It's growing, this love inside of me. Oh, and it's showing, shining so bright. It's growing. Only love can set us free.
All right, so we're going to get into the next track. So this one is joy. This one is pride. This one is mischief wrapped up in melody. Hello, Mama Africa. It's Garnett Silk at his most playful and most rooted, staying true to culture with a smile in his voice.
I'm coming home. Hello, Mama Africa. How are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa. How are you? I hope when you hear these words, your grace turn blue. Grace turn blue. I'm saying these words to let you know how much I care, and I won't let go. Even though we're oceans away, you're with me day by day. Memories of you keep flashing through my mind. The very thought of you make my time. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I hope when you hear these words, your grace turn blue. Grace turn blue. Don't you worry now, I won't be long. Sweet paradise, I'm coming soon. When I'm with you, I can't be wrong. If not in May, then you'll see me in June. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I hope when you hear these words, your grace turn blue.
All right. So Garnett Silk had a way of making prayer feel like a conversation. And Lord Watch Over Our Shoulders is a reminder that staying true isn't just a choice. It's a production. It's a projection. It's guidance and grown confidence. And there's nothing wrong with asking for a little protection while you do it.
Here I come again, Jaja. Before your presence we singing. Yeah, yeah. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our
King
words
Simon, big up
tomorrow.
yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate love it.
Let's not forget where we're from. Father, show us the way to go. He said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. He said I shouldn't hate or grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, cause without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. You're the wind beneath my wings, see me through all little things. You lifted me when I was down, now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. How excellent is thy name, deliver us from sin and shame. Out of the mount of babe and suckling, you have ordained strength. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. You're the only way. God be deep. With you I wanna stay. Please don't go away, Lord. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I am gonna do it. You said I shouldn't take your grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, Lord, without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow.
All right, so this next piece, I'm going to say this very loudly, especially for our gentlemen, our men. I'm going to tell you this, and I want you to hear me, okay? Softness is strength. Softness is strength, all right? You don't have to be out here tough and bad man and bad boy this and rude boy every minute. Softness is strength, okay? And Garnett Silk proves that with his song, Mama. It's a song that carries love, gratitude, and that gentle mischief that only a son could have. Listen up.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Mama, mama. My sweet mama. My daddy was a good old man, but he died since I was one. So you see, it was my mother alone with the responsibility in her hand. She served me hard to finish, send us to school. She didn't want us to grow like fools. And now I've got to give thanks for the good things she has done. Oh, mama, I love you too, and I know you love me too. Oh, mama, mama won't make you blue. I wish that every mother was as sweet as you are. I know you're my shining star. Stay by me, never go too far. Oh, mama, you can depend on me now, 'cause I see you've tried your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. Mama taught us how to pray, and I can remember your mama saying, our Father, give us this day our daily bread, and all our necessary needs. Oh, Jah, I beg you please. No wonder I saw mama with a Bible in her hand, reading and playing with tears rolling from her eyes. I asked her and say, mama, please don't cry. Just remember God is standing by. I say, mama, you can depend on me now, 'cause I see you've tried your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. I'm gonna work until I'm old and gray, because mama is depending on me. It doesn't matter what I do now, I just got to get your bread somehow. Lord, make me capable to put food on mama's table. Oh, mama, mama won't make you blue. I wish that every mother was as sweet as you are. I know you're my shining star. Stay by me, never go too far. Oh, mama, you can depend on me now, 'cause I see you've tried your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. Mama, you can depend on me now, 'cause I see you've tried your best. Now
Now this one is Garnett Silk having fun. Sorry, Splashing Dashing is a grown song that shows that prayer can be a beautiful thing. I feel like he was just getting warmed up here.
Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you come and go in the tides that ebb and flow. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, 'cause Jah is with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you come and go in the tides that ebb and flow. Though so strong and great you are, love, 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 stretching deep, wide and far. Tiny vessels safe you keep, rocking them gently as to sleep. Wild and rough though you may be, when you are angry, mighty sea. When the storm is gone, we find you're still a place.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Splashing, dashing, red.
All right. So, Garnett Silk always brought us back to love. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. And it reminds us that staying true isn't just about discipline, it's about heart.
I will always do the good I can, war and hatred I can't stand. And I hope you feel the same way too. The goodness of your works will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love of the Father. If your neighbor come begging you something, don't say go and come tomorrow. Give it now while you can. And I know, Jah will bless you. Oh, love is the answer. There ain't no other. We must exercise our love by forgiving and helping. We should teach others what they need to learn. Forgive them even when your heart burns. Love, I am feeling. Love, love's true meaning. Love, I am feeling. Oh yeah. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love of the Father. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love of the Father. Love, I am feeling. Love, love's true meaning. Love, life's true meaning. Oh, I will always do the good I can. War and hatred feel the same way too. The goodness of your words will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Ooh, give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Oh, to others, and I will.
Ah, you didn't want to stop, eh? All right, so let's keep it going. Garnett Silk always had a way of reminding us that love isn't just about romance. It's also community. Love is community. It's culture and it's connection. And a place in your heart, or place in your heart, is that gentle reminder that staying true also means staying open. So let's give it a listen.
Hey baby, love is coming at you, so you better be prepared. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, newfound love is like a brand new toy. It fills you up, you wanna burst with joy. When you're in love, it's a wonderful thing. Your mind at rest, you wanna try your best. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Open your heart and let these feelings in. To deny these emotions would be like a sin. Unused love and true love I give to you. We've made the start, so let's never part. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Yeah, a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. New love is calling, can you hear, my friend? It's rapping at your door, now breaking and entering. New love is calling, can you hear, my friend? It's rapping at your door. You better make sure a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Newfound love is like a brand new toy. It fills you up, you wanna burst with joy.
I wanted to highlight something in this song. I don't know. I just picked it up, and I don't know, maybe you've picked it up before. But he says, make love your resort, right? Or resort to love. Resort to love. Don't resort to, like, you know, all them other bad things. Resort to love. Make love your resort. My guest is in the green room. I hear him. I'll get to you in a minute. I need to run this track. So this track is just, man, it's everything I got.
Yesterday you walked away with no thought of today, thinking you could go along, not remembering where you're from. But it's too late.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, so like I said, my guest is in the green room, so we're going to close out this first part one of the vinyl ritual. How lucky are you that you get 2 parts of the vinyl ritual tonight? So I need to close it out properly. And kingly character. Character. Why do you say it like that? Oh, that's how he says it in the song. But kingly character is Garnett Silk at his most regal. He's reminding us that staying true isn't just personal, it's spiritual. It's about carrying yourself with dignity, discipline, and a little mischief in your smile. So as we close out Garnett Silk in the part 1 of the vinyl ritual, this is kingly character, and then we will get into the big conversation. Yeah. Oh yeah, I move so lucky.
Look to the east for the coming of a black king. Behold, Christ in his kingly character. 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 One low brother man say Rasta. Who goes? It must be Jaja. Thank goodness I don't have to wonder. I know he is forever. Christ in his kingly character. 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 His foundation is in the holy mountains. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of the Almighty. He's the living legend of this Iowa, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Christ in his kingly character. 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 Many know the truth and hide it. Many feeling the vibes and try to avoid it. But the truth must be revealed. I know my God is real. Christ in his kingly character. 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 I don't have to wonder. I know he is forever. Christ in his kingly character. 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 Help me look to the east. Help me see the king coming. Help me see the king coming.
All right. So, you know what? That song always just brings me so much joy. So, as we wrap up this Garnett Silk tribute set, a man who stayed true with purpose, with softness, and with a little mischief, we're shifting into the next chapter of tonight's show. Because staying true isn't just something that the legends did. It's something that the builders of today are still doing. So let's move into the big conversation. All right, so I'm gonna walk over to my green room. Oh, he disappeared. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Where did he go? Oh. I cut this off. Oh, here he is. He's back. All right. So, thumbs up if you're ready. All right. I see the thumbs up. I'm happy. I appreciate love it. So, let me get out of the vinyl ritual room and go over to we're going to bring him over here, and then we'll catch him in the other room. Because, you know, there's a method to the madness, people. So I'm going to introduce you, and then I'll bring you on camera, okay? So tonight's big conversation is with a man who embodies the spirit of staying true. And he's doing it in a modern way. He's a producer, an artist, a visionary, and the founder of BGB Record, a label built on intention, discipline, culture, and that grown swagger that says, I know exactly what I'm doing. Romeo Django is one of those people who didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait for the industry to open a door. He built his own. He created a space for artists to grow, for music to breathe, and for culture to move forward with strength and creativity. And I'm going to say heavy on the creativity. From his early musical beginnings to producing, to performing, to shaping the infrastructure behind the scenes, Romeo Django has stayed true to his message. Ooh, I just glitched for a minute there. His message, his mission, and his mischievous spark. And tonight, we get to dive into all of it. The journey, the lessons, the trouble, the triumphs, the creativity, and the vision behind BGB Record. So, let me load up the thing. Toronto, Montreal massive, Edmonton massive, and everyone listening across Canada and around the world, Romeo Django steps into the big and serious studio. Hello.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Big and Serious podcast. It is an honor to have you here tonight. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. All right. So let's get into it. Tonight's serious ting is about the mischief of staying true. So I'm going to ask you, what does staying true mean to you?
Well, it does have more meaning than what you say it is, you know. Staying true. Staying true to the music, staying true to your way of doing things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love it. So true. Staying true to the music. You know what? What does that mean? What does that mean for you? Like, how do you stay true to the music?
A whole lot. Because I do my own thing, produce my own music, I produce an artist, and I've been doing it for like more than 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a long time.
At first it was Wild Geese production, because we used to do vinyl, you know, back in Jamaica.
Okay.
When it was vinyl, when we used to do vinyl, because
when vinyl was vinyl.
Yeah, when vinyl was vinyl, yeah. And that's how we started out, you know, doing our thing as Wild Geese production. But then through the years, you know, I kind of changed the name to I tried 2 different names before too. I did Ghetto Media, and I did and then I do BGB Record, yeah.
Ghetto Media.
Yeah.
So what? I like that name though. Why'd you switch from Ghetto Media? Like, what was the thought process?
The reason for that, because there was another guy with that name, you know, and it was clashing with my thing, so I don't want to. He was before me with that, so I just leave it alone.
Okay, yeah. I get it. So you know, you carry this grown, confident energy, and with the Likkle Trouble. So how do you balance it? Where does it come from?
Well, it's the love of music, you know. It's just the love of music. Because I've been singing since I know myself. Yeah. And
okay.
At 19, I started singing on sound systems in Jamaica. they have the sound system that they played it with the first part, and then they turn it over to the version, and you sing on the version as a DJ. Yeah, so that's how I started my career. Yeah.
Love it.
Mhm.
So can you shout out some of the sound systems that you started with? Do you remember them?
The first one was Third World.
Really?
Yeah. So the sound system in our era was very famous sound system, you know. Yeah. Have a lot of followers, you know. So one of the night me and my cousin, he was I think he was a selector, but he think he can DJ too. So he gave me the mic, so I sang and mash up the place, man. The people that walk bad over it. So from there I get the confidence because I'm always a shy person growing up, you know. Yeah, I was kind of shy and things like that. So
Yeah. To get the forward in a dance is big.
Big.
And it's like your first time doing it's a big thing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. And from there,
I almost feel
from
like
there I move on
Go
to
ahead.
from there I move on to other things. Like I started singing in the clubs. There was a discotheque in Sablamar, Westmoreland, Jamaica. And
yeah.
I was singing in that club. The first time I did a dub plate is for that sound system, El Pato. I think the name was El Pato.
El Pato.
That's my
El
first
Pato.
dub plate. My first voicing ever, you know. And-
Wow.
but I was kind of, you would say, the artist for the community. I was a singer.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a king in those days. Yeah.
I love it.
And then,
So you were on multiple sound
yeah,
systems then
models are-
in the community.
After a while, it becomes a thing, you know, that I go up and down all over the place. But then it kind of boiled down a little bit, you know, because of the changes of the times, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, sound system thing cut out and stuff like that. But before that, I was going around with Little Wayne.
Really? Big up Likkle Wayne on the outside.
Yes, I was going
Yeah.
around with Little Wayne and singing on sound system. He was the DJ and I was the singer. And we
Okay.
do a lot of dances, you know. We do a lot of stuff. We were like the team, the
The
art.
duo.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It was
I want to
nice.
say, I love that. I love it. Yeah. Big up Likkle Wayne on the outside. I do want to say, shout out to Sab Lamar. I got to give you a sexy horn, Sab, because, yeah, Sab Lamar has a little special place in my heart. So, you know, big up Sab every time. You know, I don't know when I'll be back, but big up yourselves every time. My dad used to take us down there all the time. So, yeah, big up Sab.
And Richard Stevens is from there too, you know.
Richie Stevens.
Yes, it's Stevens
Yes,
from
that's right.
there. Yeah.
That's right. And I think he brought a lot of people into his fold. So did you do work with him as well?
No, never did. But he worked with me. He did a song for me.
Okay.
He did a song for my label. Yes. And he did it out of friendship. Because I can't,
wow.
he's a big star. I can't pay him to sing for me, you know what I'm saying? But he did it out of friendship. So, yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sweet of him to do. I love hearing stories like that where, you know, the artist isn't always chasing the money. You know, they're
No.
like, I can do something. Let me do a thing for you. You know, let me sort you out. You know?
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So,
And he
you
also
built-
helped me. He also helped me with sign a young artist on my label, Hakeem. Yes.
Hakeem.
And he gave him a lot of shows, like, you know, take him around to shows and help me out with him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can say Richie Stevens is a nice, kind person.
Yeah, I love that. So when he brought him around, he let him headline, like he let him open the show for him type of thing. He let Hakeem
Yeah,
open
he
the show and stuff.
bring him on stage. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's really cool.
And even he just don't leave him there. He come back and the stage, take the mic and make a shout out and then give it. You know, just like an
Yeah.
artist picking up someone. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you didn't just leave him to suffer. Like if
No,
it wasn't
no.
going well, he was like,
Yeah.
I
Get the
love
crowd
it.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, growing up, who were your musical influences like in your household? Like, were your parents playing music, or was granny or grandpa playing music for you to be like, I want to do this? Or was it something where the sound systems were playing and you would go out to the lawn and hear the music there?
But my uncle had a sound system at the time. Yes, this was called Atomic Hi-Fi.
Atomic Hi-Fi.
Yes, I even named one of my album after sound system. You know,
Love it.
yeah, and that's where I get my influence for music, hearing different kind of music and different kind of artists. You know, playing. Yeah, but I listen to music all around the place, radio, so on, so on, so on, so on. You know, and I sing along when I hear songs. So yeah, that's my influence.
Love it. I love it. No, that's really cool. And I think having the sound system, having somebody in your family with a sound system, it changes everything. Like your whole experience of music is different, you know. I know for me, maybe 4 or 5 people in my close family had sound systems, and I was following the music. You know, who would let me come with them? I'm gone with them, you know? So I get it. So let's talk about building BGB Records. What made you say, I'll build my own label, you know? Like, I know you started out with Wild Geese, and that's funny that I thought when you said Wild Geese, I thought is it Wild Geese or Beats?
Yes.
Geese, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really know that there's geese. Like, what made you think of that name in Jamaica?
Well,
I thought you were in Canada when you said it. Like, when you were like, I built that name. You know, I used that name.
No. It was from Jamaica. I went to Kingston City, and I think one of my old time parishioner, Agent Chippy, yes, Little Wayne, uncle or cousin or whatever, you know. Yeah. And we're on the corner. I was selling sky juice and biscuit and sweets on the corner, you know. So he's a kind person, very nice man. Yeah. So he's a Christian.
Okay.
So he was singing his Christian songs, and I was harmonizing him. So he liked it, you know. So he said, hey, I want to do a song. So I said, okay. And build a beat, man, and we do that, you know. And he said, okay, we're going to build a beat and stuff like that. So he built his beat, and while he was doing that, I encouraged him to build some beats for us too. Because we are artists too, you know, like Little Wayne, me, and some other artists around the place, you know. So we were always out there doing music live at the corner. You know, we all sit around there. It's a kind of lively spot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right where the school is and everything. It's very lively. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the corner of Princess Street, Duke Street and Sutton Street. Right where the Prince is.
No.
And the
I don't really.
telephone company is right there.
Okay. When you say the telephone company, I think, okay.
Yeah, they're right there. We're there selling and doing our business and making music there. Every day we're there with some guy come there with a mouthpiece sound system, you know, he uses mouth to play music and we sing DJ and we have fun, you know, draw a crowd too. A lot of people come around and stuff like that. So we decided to, he built a few beats for us, and from there, Wild Geese production start. The name Wild Geese came from his cart. His Sky Juice cart was a title Wild Geese.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where he get that name. Maybe it's from the movie Wild Geese. And there was a movie, Wild Geese. So it was a military army show, you know. Yeah, back in the day. So maybe that's where he got his name. But his Sky Juice card, the title and it
was called Wild Geese.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we named it from that, and we did our thing from there.
So, okay, so it was really just like you wanted to be able to make your own music. So you're like, let me make the label so that I can do my own music, right?
Yes, not me, you know. It was Agent Chippy who was the original producer. He was the financer, I was the producer. Because I have the one to go around and do everything when he spent the money. Right.
Okay.
And he sings too, so, but he mostly do Christian songs. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Even to today,
So,
he's still doing it the same way.
oh, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I
He
love it.
collaborated with me sometime because he's out of the label now because everything is mine now, so he's out of it now. But when he's ready, he'll collaborate with me and do some stuff. Yeah.
Love it. Oh, that's really cool. That's good because that shows the relationship is still good. So,
Yeah, yeah.
he'll still pass through.
Very nice person.
I love it. So now you have BGB label. You have BGB record. What's the vision? What's the vision behind the record label? Like what do you when you go for artists or when you go for you're gonna create some music? What's your thought process? Like what's your vision?
My thing from the get-go was we are struggling artists from Jamaica, in Jamaica at the time. We don't have like the big production behind us, and it's always a struggle to get in to the big production. So we do our own thing, spend our own money and do our own thing because we are all hustlers. So we spend our own money and do our own thing. So my goal here now, since then and now, is to help those who can't afford to do it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in it for like making money or getting famous or whatever. Yes, that is in it too, but that's not the real goal. The goal is to help artists who are struggling and can't and don't get the help that they need. At least I will give you a start. Go help yourself.
Go help yourself. Teach a man to fish and he'll always eat, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
love it.
thing.
That's so cool. So, you do this, you have this record label, your philosophy is helping others to fish, right?
Yeah.
What is a part of running a label that people just don't see? Or they don't well, I never really feel I never penny that. Like what's a part? Can you think of any?
It's a financial thing. It's always a financial thing. You have to have the money to spend.
Okay.
Yes, because you are the producer. Some artists who are like living in America or England or so, because I produce people from all over, So some artists who live in a different country and they can afford to voice themselves, go to a studio and voice themselves, they will do that. But the other part, the mixing, the mastering is me. So it's always a financial thing. You have to have the money to do that, to do that work. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say the mixing? Go ahead.
I don't mix music. I'm in my studio right now, my own home studio right now, but I don't do the mixing. I send it to Jamaica, and then one of those big engineers do it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I work with Pata, the right Patinja. Yeah. He's a very famous Grammy Award person. So yeah, he's good. I just did something last night with Dean Fraser blowing on one of my songs. I did work with me before too, so but I gave him another job yesterday. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I do reggae, hip hop, disco. So this song I just did, it's a disco song, Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I'm actually gonna ask you about a song in particular that caught me, but we'll talk about it in a minute. That's actually, I love that. So you're able to have access to the big artists or the influential artists, but still maintain your own thing and do your own. And I love it. What's the thought process? Like, why do you, I think I know, but I'm going to ask you, why do you send the music to Jamaica to get mixed and mastered? Why don't you do it here?
You need quality.
I thought so.
Quality. I was working before with I don't know if you know Tim Dub, the white guy. He's from Montreal here. Timothy Doyle. Yeah. I took him to Jamaica because I opened a studio in Jamaica. For about 5-6 years, I was running a studio in Jamaica with that same Tim Dub. As I said, he's a white man. I took him to Jamaica and rent a house and open and make a studio there and stuff like that. And after a while, we kind of follow. So, He went his way and I go my way. But
Okay.
he was the one that was one of the best mixers around here.
Wow.
But even though he's a good engineer, he's not good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because most of
I
the
get
work
it.
that he did for me, I'm not bashing this guy. Don't think I'm bashing him. I'm just being honest. Yeah. He's good, but he's not great.
I
He's
get it.
not what I'm looking for, you
I
know?
understand that.
Yeah, so most of the songs that he did for us and stuff like that, I really mix them and remaster them because he mixed them nice, but not to the
Not.
top quality that
I get
a
it.
Jamaican engineer would do.
I
Yeah.
understand that. I can understand that. I can actually, because there's just something about the way they do it, man. Like, I can't even, like, as a consumer, like, I'm not even a creator of music. Like, I just consume music and talk about it all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, there's just something, man. I don't know. Like, there's just something in it that they just have a certain method to their madness when they're mixing and mastering and when they're doing
Totally
music out
different. It's
there.
totally different. It's
Yeah.
like you know, you go to Jamaica and you buy food, you go to eat the food. The food is totally different from the food here. The same chicken, the
Yes.
same rice, same everything, but in Jamaica it tastes way different. So it's the same
Yes.
thing with the music, you know.
Yes. That's why the people them go down to the I'm not gonna call up nobody name because they're not giving no advertising money. But you know the people them where they line up to go get the chicken that's
Yes,
fried? Yeah.
yes,
When
yes,
you go to
yes.
people will fly to Jamaica to get their version of that chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I know which thing you're talking.
Yeah, yeah. We're not allowed up nobody think 'cause they not pay me feet, you know. It's Romeo,
Definitely,
them not pay me.
definitely.
So yeah, we need money for run, you know?
Same, same.
You know, but I completely can respect that you know what, as much as you're good, I gotta go to the motherland to get this done. I understand that, like, I can embrace that thought process,
And
you
I
know.
work with we work with most of those good engineers back in Jamaica because we used to go to Penthouse Studio in Jamaica back in the days, and it's a top of the line studio, you know. Yeah. And those are the people who mix and master our songs, you know. So we always have good quality music coming out. So you
Yeah.
have to stick to the quality, you know. But I'm not saying that Tim Dub is not a good engineer. He's good, but he's good for who wants him. Not for me.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And you know what? At the end of the day, you know, I feel like everything, right?
Mhm.
You don't have to eat everything. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that. And big up Tim Dubs on the outside. I do. After we talk about it, I'm like, oh yes, I know who that is. So big up yourself, Mr. Sir, on the outside. So producer, artist. How do they clash with each other? Those two sides of you, or are they like besties? Like, yeah, man, we're good. We are roll. I might parry that. Like,
It's
what
like
is?
it is a constant thing. It was from the beginning till now, so it doesn't change anything. You know,
Okay.
being a singer, being a producer, you know, because as I say, I produce music.
Yeah.
I love music in a way that's my going to party, that's my drinking, that's my all those money I would spend for that, I put it in the music. You
I
know what I'm
get it.
saying? So
I get
yeah,
it.
that's my hobby.
Yeah.
Hobby for me. Yeah.
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 I get it. So they just walk hand in hand and they love it.
Definitely. Yeah.
So does the producer?
Most of the time though, I'm going to be honest around here. I produce. I really don't promote. Because I'm not a promoter. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh.
when I make the music, I distribute it around the world. It's everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's up to the artist to help himself. Because as I
I get
say,
it.
I'm not a rich man, but I'm a helping person. I'm helping you. So help yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because as I
Well, but
said,
I get it.
from we started out, we were helping ourselves.
Yes. Yes. So it's like a help me help you. I get it.
Yeah.
Help me help you. I can understand that. You know, I
I
give you the
only
fishing
sign
rod.
I only signed one artist, and that's Hakeem.
Okay.
I signed him for 5 years, and it's 5 years and kind of up now, you know. Yeah, so Yeah, but that's the only artist I ever signed and spend money on.
So
know?
when you sign an artist, you then turn around and do the promoting and you do all of the stuff behind it.
You make sure the artist is okay, like financially and stuff like that.
Okay. That can't be an easy job though.
It's not.
If you think about it, right? You have this artist, you're responsible for them. It's almost like you're their parent.
Exactly.
So boy, I need an allowance. All right, drop him a wallet then. Let me give some money. Like
Every 2 weeks, you have to give him something, that to keep him calm, to keep him in his place, because it's hard in Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's hard everywhere anyway, but it's hard in Jamaica for struggling artists. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
If you're a good artist, if you're a good singer, a good DJ, people are always in your ear saying stuff to you, telling you there's greener pasture over here. You know what I'm saying? There's better things going on over here. So if you have a good artist, you have to try to keep the artist where you are. Yes. And the best thing for that, with any producer, even with the big labels, as you can see, when they sign an artist, they give them like millions of dollars. It's not really giving them money. It's like a loan.
Yeah, because they have to work it off. You have to work that money. No, but I feel like said a big check just comes, so you have to work for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of the time they find themselves in bankruptcy and all the record labels because you got a loan. It's not payment. Because most artists some of the artists in Jamaica who are not familiar with the music business think, you have to pay me. We don't pay for music. Nobody pay you for music.
Mm-hmm.
No production pay you for music.
Mm-hmm.
They sign you as an artist and they give you a loan.
Okay.
They might not tell you it's a loan, but it's a loan. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, how does an artist pay off the loan?
By say now you make an album or two or so and there's sales and whatever, you subtract that money from it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe for the first, it's not every artist that is making money. And nowadays you hardly make money off music anyway.
It's like 30 cents or something.
It's like mostly streaming.
Yeah.
We don't sell anymore, Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they don't really make money, but you might find an artist who will break through the barriers and go big, and that's how you make back your money from record sales and whatever, But her, the artist, will make the money from his or her money from stage show and stuff like that. That's how it goes.
Okay, so if I'm your artist and I catch a loan from you, right? I catch a loan and I do my record sales, you're going to take a cut out of that in order to pay off the loan. But if I go and do a stage show, is that money all mine or do I have to give you a cut?
That's you and your your manager.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm managing you, then I might get my percentage, but it's not really my thing that.
Okay. So if I'm so let's say I'm an artist, I'm on a label, and I feel like I need to go independent now. Can I do a bunch of stage shows and pay you off your money?
You can always buy your masters. You can buy your catalog.
Your catalog. Yeah, so if you buy your catalog, that then gets you out of the contract with them. Like you're like generally, people, we're not giving no legal advice. I'm just a fast in the music industry business, right? Yeah. So if I buy my catalog, obviously you're gonna sell it to me for a price that's close to how much you loaned me. Is that how it would work?
To be honest,
kinda.
It's signing a contract with an artist. So my contract that I signed, because I'm not familiar with signing the contract, but the one that I did sign, it has stipulates that I can sell back the artist's music the right to
Okay.
music and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I must set a price.
Okay. I
So
get
I
it.
set the price. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get it. I get
Yeah.
it. So that price is
Everything is
not in the contract. You determine that later
yeah,
when it's
but
time to
everything is
sell.
negotiable. Price is in the contract, but everything is negotiable. You can
Okay.
always negotiate those things. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, I get it. I get it. So, you touched on something that I want to ask about, especially for somebody who owns a record label. You said like people are not really they're not really making records now or money off records. It's streaming, right? And then a lot of the streaming then comes from social media and how we handle ourselves on social media. So
Yeah.
how does social media change or shape the way that you handle your record label now, like BGB Records today?
Well, it doesn't really do anything for me, really. In fact, is I when I produce a song or a artist, you know what I'm saying, I distribute it through CD Baby. Now, CD Baby handles everything. I don't meddle in that. They do all the things because I pay them for that, so they do their thing.
Okay, I get it.
And from there, they will deal with Facebook, they will deal with Spotify, and all those other platforms.
Okay, I
So
get it.
from there, they will pay me.
They'll pay you, and then I like that though. That's cool. You contract out the thing to the people that are the experts at the thing.
Exactly, because
Smart.
I can put my music in Spotify. I can put my music certain places, but some of those others are streaming platforms. I have no way of getting in there.
Yeah.
So they
Some of
are
them are
like,
tough, man.
yes. So I leave that to them and they do their thing.
No, that's smart.
But
I
as
can
I
appreciate
said
that.
again, it's not like streaming is tons of money. You get a few cents for. You have to make millions of streaming to get anything valuable. So the music is paying like it. You can't pay an artist like, oh, I mean, this month I'm gonna send you such amount, such amount. No, it's not there. You barely make your money that you spend.
Oh no.
But
So is it?
as I said, I do it for the love of music. I'm not watching the money part. As most artists who are like in Jamaica who don't understand, or some of them who don't understand the business, think you are robbing them. Because the music is out, or what is going on with the music, or you're not giving me no money, and blah, blah, blah. Because it's not making any money. And if you were famous, you would have known. Because with the internet and the social media, you will know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hidden anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And every song that I do, every artist that do a song for me, you get your right. I don't take anything. I don't go behind the scenes and pretend I wrote your song or anything. I give you your right. That simply means
Okay.
if you have what do you call it, a PR system, go deal with them.
Yeah.
But it's not my job to do all those things for you because I am doing enough for you already. I'm producing you.
Yes.
I don't see Jamins doing that for those other labels doing that for them unless they
Yeah.
sign you.
So if they sign you, then they're like, all right, I'm gonna handle all of that in house.
They may do that. They
Maybe.
may do that because I know artists
Maybe.
now. I know artists. Say I'm going to call an artist name Little Harry.
Okay.
He did anorexia body. Up till today, he don't get any royalties for that
Yeah.
because they didn't put his name as the writer of the song. They didn't do anything for him,
Oh,
So
no.
he didn't get $1.
And I feel like they let's be careful how I say it. I feel like it's something that might be a little bit on the intentional side when they do that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I say that sometimes.
Because I hear so many stories of artists saying this, especially the older artists, the
Yes.
foundational ones.
Yes.
They're like, why, I have this song and it was a hit, but money depend that, right?
He's broke
And,
today.
and
He don't have any money. He don't get anything out of it.
yeah, which is so unfortunate. Um, So you're in the studio. You know, I'm gonna ask the same question two different ways. Okay. So you're in the studio as Romeo. Django's making a tune for himself. What's your philosophy when you're in the studio?
You have to be
Like-
more clear than that.
Like, how do you, like, when you're in the studio? Okay, I'm going to give you an example. A couple weeks ago, I was interviewing Turbulence, and Turbulence, like, a lot of people have said, you know what, that man in the studio is like no games, like no joke. You're here to do work. We're going to do the work. And we're going to stay until the work is done properly, right? You have some other people who are in the studio, and you know, they might bring some vices like drinks and thing to just kind of loosen up the mood or whatever. And it's like almost like a party thing in the studio. So when you're in the studio for your own, like as you are the artist in the studio, how do you handle it? Like what's your thought process?
Before, back in the days when I was smoking and drinking and stuff like that, yes, we go bring a little weed and stuff and do a little thing and get the vibes. But now, I'm not doing those things anymore. I have my own studio, so I sit here in my own studio by myself and do my thing myself.
Wow.
If there are artists that I don't have a studio that is like I'm renting out my studio. It's not for renting. It's for my
Okay.
purpose. Or
It's
for
just
my
for you personal.
artists that I like who can come around and do stuff. It's not a laptop or a format. It's a real studio. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so you got your boards, your mixing boards and all of that, everything.
It's a real studio. I have a big sound system here. If you can see behind me, there's a sound system behind me right
Oh,
here.
that's this. Okay, that's the speaker. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was like a thing on the wall. But okay.
Yeah.
So
And
let
I
me
have a
ask you,
boom-
is it soundproof? Your studio, like for the rest of the house? Because I ask you this because my dad, rest in peace, sir, he used to play his stereo. Like he didn't have a studio or nothing like that, but he was a lover of music. So that man would play his big stereo in the basement, and my mom would start cussing because her dishes in the cabinet is rattling and they might break. So is your studio soundproof, or is the whole house, when you're working, the whole house has to like deal with it? Like what's it like there?
Well, right now I have to keep it down. I can't be playing music in here. Sometimes I do it, but I have to like tone it down because the neighbors are like, yeah. It's these houses are thin.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like
They're,
that one.
they're not like the back of the day.
For the studio, it's my studio is in one room. I have
Okay.
I have a booth in the room, so it's sponsored and everything. So yeah, but when I'm doing my thing here, it's I do it quietly when it's quiet, like most of the night time. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll
Wow.
be up like starting like say Little Wayne come around or somebody come around or whatever. They like come around 11 o'clock and we stay till 3, 4 in the morning, and that's how we do it. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's basically quiet.
I feel like you music people don't sleep. You guys don't like to sleep.
That's how it goes. Even back in the days when we were doing music, we go to studio like say 12 o'clock and 2, 3 o'clock we're coming home. Wow. Yeah, because yeah.
You see, I couldn't make it as an artist, man, because I need my sleep. Nighttime, I need to forget my bed. Like, you want me to come sing? I snore, I try to snore. Like,
You can go to
A daytime studio.
Early, yeah, you can go to an early studio if you want, but I used to go in Montreal here, I pay a lot of money on the studios. Then it cost me a lot on the studios, and I decided that, you know what, too much of that. I'm wasting too much money on these things when I can do it myself, So I went and get my own equipment and start my own thing.
yeah,
Most of it cost me now is just electricity.
yeah.
Yeah,
They say ownership is top tier, man.
yeah, definitely.
You spend it up front, but in the long run, you're saving, right?
It pays
So,
off. Yeah.
so okay, you have an artist in the studio. Do you have the same mentality, like let's get this done, or is it whatever vibe they want to bring?
When an artist comes to the studio, it will be my artist. So when one of my artists comes to my studio, Yes, or any studio that I was using before.
Mm-hmm.
It's free reign. You do your thing. Nobody's butting in or trying to do anything. But
Okay.
recently, when I since I do my studio now, I have my studio. If an artist come here that is working for me, or sometimes one or two times I might rent my studio to one or two of my friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
when they come to voice, I will help them,
Okay.
like give them good advice or say do it like
Mm-hmm.
this or blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. Because I've been in this business for umpteens of years, so my advice is good. You know, I
I get
know I
it.
have a ears for the music, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I help. But
Yeah.
otherwise, it's like do your thing. You know,
Yeah.
nobody's
Do you think you
yeah.
can do? You have free reign because obviously you're gonna. You said something very key. You said people I like or my own artists. So you're gonna know who's in your space and not gonna
Yeah,
come
yeah,
mash up your thing or whatever.
definitely.
So the performer, the artist, what part of you comes alive when you're performing? You're on the stage. You're doing your thing. Do you go on the stage?
Yeah, I used to perform, even in Montreal here. When the Reggae Fest came around for the first time, I was one of the artists that do the opening act and stuff like that. Yes, I had a band and everything. But
Yeah.
over the years, I kind of drop off the scene because it's like charity. It's a strictly charity. You spend like, my suit is like $1,000. My shoes is maybe $300. I'm wearing jewelry, I'm everything, and you're gonna give me $500. I'm not into that.
I like. What are you doing? Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get
I'm
it.
not into
It's
that. And I'm
it's
not
almost
disrespecting I'm not disrespecting anybody and stuff like
no,
that. Yeah.
no.
It's just that I look at it like you're saying I'm a local artist. I'm not a local artist. I'm an international artist because I've been singing from Jamaica. I've been
Yeah.
making records from Jamaica. I came
Yes.
here as an artist. I didn't come here and start music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I come here as a recording artist, an artist that was performing in Jamaica and sound system all over the country. Yes.
Yes.
You can attest to that because we were farming together, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
get it.
yes, and we are not local. Even Little Wayne is not a local artist. He's
Yeah,
not.
he's an international artist.
He's an international artist because he's from one country to another country to another, you know? Yeah. So, here in Montreal, they treat you like a Sampaloo or whatever. I wouldn't even say Mikey Dangerous because Mikey Dangerous won something. So he's kind of like, oh, yeah. But, we're not like, not dissing. I don't want anybody to think I'm dissing anybody. I'm not dissing Sampaloo.
No.
I'm just saying
No.
he started his
He's
career here.
and he
Yeah.
started here. So he's not an
So
international artist because he
he's a
started here.
local artist. Yeah. He is a
That
local
makes
artist.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes
I
sense.
am just a
Now,
local
they could be going internationally,
artist.
but you're still a local artist here. So even if like let's say somebody like his name is slipping me right now. So I'll say somebody else. Somebody like a Michi, right? So she's gone to all these different countries to do her music, but really she's still a local artist because she's from here. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Yes,
Kinda,
but
kinda, but not really.
she's like branching out there, so she's more like a seasoned artist. You have to give her
No, of course, 100%. Michi, big up
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that you differentiate the. Okay, so you know what? Let's continue the conversation. So
And King
a
Shadrach.
seasoned artist,
Sorry,
King Shadrach.
King Shadrach is an artist who travels. He goes to Jamaica. He performs there. He goes to Africa. He performs there. Most of these artists here in Montreal, they don't go nowhere.
They
You
don't
know what I'm
travel.
saying? They don't. They don't go to Jamaica to perform and stuff like that because it's not the same as you're hearing of them out like you're a superstar. When you
I
go to
get it.
Jamaica, it's way different thing.
Yeah, Jamaica
Yeah, so
will humble you real quick.
they will eat you.
Yeah, Jamaica will humble you real quick. you
Yes, for
know.
real. So big up to Shadrach for being like that, yeah. And I see Mikey Dangerous too, like I know for a few times he went to Jamaica. Maybe not to perform, but he went there to hone his skill. So yeah, because when I had my studio there, he went to my studio too. Him, yeah, and stuff like that. So yeah, you know. But
And so
locally,
you would call him a seasoned artist, not a
he's a
local
seasoned
artist.
artist. Yes, I would give him that.
Understood.
Yes, I would.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
But there's a few artists here who are very good, you know, in what they do. But I consider them local artists because you're just working here, you know.
Understood.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Understood.
So
And there's no
put me
shame in that.
Don't put me in that same category. And then when you're keeping a show, you want to give me $100, $200. I'm not into that. I'd rather not to work for you because I've done a lot in my life in music already. I've been there and done that. If I don't do anymore, I'm happy. I'm still happy. Because the main part of the music that I really, really care about is the production part.
Okay.
Yes,
So
I
your
like
heart is in the
producing music. I like producing music. And when I feel like sing a song, I sing a song for myself. And I'm producing myself, so it's my money. So,
It's still your money, so you're still doing your thing.
yeah.
I can understand that. I can understand that. And I love that you like I had said earlier about you, you're staying true to yourself. So you're like,
Yes.
you know, the stage is not for me. And it's funny you're mentioning this because here in Toronto, there's like a big uproar right now with the artists because they're saying, you know, promoters, you're spending all this money on these international artists and you have great talent here and you want to give us like a charity case. So you want to give us a bottle of Hennessy and, you know, and tell us hold that and we're supposed to just be happy with that when we've done our work on the stage.
Exactly.
And that's
what I'm
disrespect.
talking about. That's
you
what
know?
I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
But some of the artists are happy to go do that, you know, because they are looking to, and you can't blame them either because they want to expose themselves, you know. But, have some dignity in the music, man. Don't let these people just push you around because you're going on, you're going, they're paying these artists, as you say, big money, and they want to give you like lunch money. Come on.
yeah, it's ridiculous, you know. It's ridiculous. And that's where I feel like and it's funny because I don't even know that Jamaica really even does that. Jamaica doesn't handle artists, their local artists that way. I feel like they try to make sure that if you're a local artist and you're good, they're going to try to work with you a certain way and you know, help lift you up, right?
Yes, you will get something.
You'll get
Or
something.
You say, for instance, you're a young artist. You're promoting yourself. You're gonna do a lot of free shows. You know what I'm saying? Because it's promoting yourself. You're not established yet. So you're gonna do a few free things around here, free things around there. But you know, if you're signed to a label, like my artist who's signed to my label, I make sure you have something in your pocket when you go there that you don't have to sponge or beg. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can buy your own liquor, you can buy your own food. You can still feel good about going on stage. Because at least you get paid from your producer.
Your
You know what I'm saying? To go do your thing. So
I can understand that.
But most when Little Wayne and me back in the days we were doing our thing, we get paid.
Yeah.
We go to dance and they pay us.
Yeah.
Sometimes they scam us, but we get paid most of the time.
Scammer them the boat, you know?
But we get paid most of the time, yeah. And if we want to do charity, we go do charity.
You go do charities.
Yeah.
I get it.
I
get it.
But I just say in Jamaica, they treat them a little different.
Yeah. I do see that, you know, in at least in the stage show aspect. In the other part, you know, there's some shady stuff that happened. I don't know if they still deal with it that way, but you know, so I go. So there's a song I want to touch on because it's so like, I saw the title of the song and I was like, all right. Cause I immersed myself in your music for the last few days, right? So I've immersed myself in Romeo Django, you know. But there's a song in particular that it stood out to me so much I had to send it to my brother. Big up Brother Goodaz on the outside. So the song is called Down in Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
Right? That track caught my ear immediately.
Yeah.
So I want to know what made you made a really bold choice with the production, and you put a house beat under a reggae foundation.
Yes.
What made you decide to use a house beat for that song and then name it Down in Jamaica? Like, that was just...
Well, to be honest, I try to do music in different styles, and I don't just do reggae, because I have a song too that's hard for me. It's like an African beat, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do a variety of music. But for that one, I was thinking about, is Marcia Griffiths who did that disco song?
Yeah, it's like Electric
And,
Boogie.
I think, yes, and this other group, this other band that did that beat again back in the days. And Bob Marley too
Bob
did
did it
something
too.
like that crossover too. So I'm like, yeah, why not do it like that? Because I'm doing it for I'm not doing it for Jamaica really.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the other people from other countries who are down in Jamaica. This is what it is like.
This is what we do with it. Okay.
So let me put in a beat that you are familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
I love
did.
it. I love it. Yeah, I had to immediately send that song to my brother. He's a house head, so I'd be like, yo, listen to this, because I had never heard anything like that before, So shout out to you on that. I want to say big up to Mad Vibes. What Mad Vibes? We need to have a conversation. I need to talk to you. So you need to call the Goodaz. Call me. We'll have to talk, sir. But big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. So on a bigger level, how do you feel about house music or even other types of music influencing reggae right now?
I love disco music. I do love it. Really, really love it. As I said, I was a club person back in Jamaica. I used to go to the discotheque and stuff like that. I love those kind of music.
Yeah.
One of my favorite artists is Michael Jackson. I don't care what anybody want to say about Michael Jackson. That's my boy. Yes, I love Michael Jackson. I love Donna Summer. Yes, I used to love that. I may even cover one of her songs. Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't forget this guy too, Queen, the group Queen.
Queen, yes.
You remember that disco song that they did?
Yeah.
But, that was a bomb in Jamaica. That's one of those songs that we love disco music. So that's why I do it, I do it too. And then we do some of that. Because my latest song that I just did now, that I told you, Dean Fraser just blew some horns on, it's a disco song too. It's a disco. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got Dean Fraser to do... Hold on. You got Dean Fraser to do disco?
To blow on it. Yeah.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. I want to say big up to Likkle Wayne tuned in. Well, go on, Mr. Sir. Big up yourself every single time.
In Jamaica, you can, if you want to, like, I don't like the computer beat. You make beats on the computer and say, oh, it's a beat. Yes, it's a beat, but it's a computer beat. So me, I send my things to Jamaica and let the engineer get these guys, which you have to pay them, but you get
you have
them.
to pay the musicians. Yeah,
to do the live stuff. So make it real. Yeah. So that's what I do.
So do you... All right. So if we were to do like a ratio, would you say the music that you produce for yourself, 50-50, it's musicians doing it and versus computer, or is it like 90% of the time I'm using musicians, the other 10% I'm using computer, or is that not even something you think about?
Just like I said just now, 90% are real, 10% are computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the house song, was that real or was that computer?
This last one here is mostly computer, yes, but the horn is live, and I know I'm going to change the drum and other stuff in it, so yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. Mm-hmm. I love that. That's almost like, you said you love Michael Jackson, and that's almost like how he would create, because he would beatbox it first. And then he would bring in the musicians to be like, no, I want you to play the drums like this, and I want you to do this like that, you know. So that's okay. I love it. I love the method. Like that's
I
really
cannot
cool.
play. I cannot play instrument if it's to save my life. I can't.
I get it.
But I use my mouth and I express what I want, and
Yeah.
I do it. Even with the guy who makes my beats or work with the computer, I tell
Yeah.
him what I want. For the disco beat, I tell
Understood.
him I play it with my mouth so he can
So you
follow
can
that.
do to play that
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, for real.
I respect it. I
And they
respect
do
it.
what I ask, and when I send it to Jamaica now, and they fix it up. Yeah.
I love it. So
But
the,
most
so
of
the
the
ones
music, 90% it's live
love
music,
it.
really. Yeah.
It just has a different vibe. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It has a different energy when there's a real musician. I'm not knocking the computer music people. I love computer music too, you
Yeah.
know. But there's just something about when the musicians are playing it. So I can understand that.
It's way warmer. It's more. You can know. You can know. You can know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can definitely feel it.
Yeah.
So, the projects that you're working on today, would you say that your approach is different than the projects that you started with Wild Geese? Like in terms of how you do the music and how you create? And if so, is it because things have gotten easier or different in how we make music, or is it just because you've grown and changed as a creative person?
When you grow in the music because at first we started out a bit cheap, yes, but then we grow and I keep growing. You know, as I said with Tim Dub, it was more live music because he plays everything. He
Oh,
plays
really?
guitar, he plays drum, he's a good drummer and stuff like that.
Wow.
So he laid most of those tracks and everything. Yeah, some
Yeah.
of them, yeah. So most of the tracks that he lays, I'm not saying the mix is not there anymore, but the tracks that he lays, I still use them, remix them, and make them more fatter and more like, you know.
Add
So,
more body to it.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, he was the one who do a lot of my live tracks. Yeah.
So when we talk about your legacy, what do you want that to look like? So like, 15 years from now or 20, 30, 40 years from now, somebody is looking up BGB records. What do you want your legacy to look like? Do you want what do you want them I don't know if I'm asking that like
I
it's in
understand
my
what you're saying, but
yeah.
I wouldn't know what I want to think of me later on in life because that's a mystery. But I would like,
Okay.
if I don't get the recognition I get now, give it to me later when I'm gone. It still will help me, my children and my grandchildren. So
That's
yeah,
true.
so
That's true.
it's a legacy thing for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very true.
Yeah.
There is value in it. It's funny because we talk about people just giving people their flowers after they pass away, but
Yeah.
it's so true. There's still a place for it. So even though the person has passed away, you still got to give them their flowers because they have generations. My dad would say gingerations that need to eat. So let the gingerations eat. So I can understand
The
that.
saying is that music alone shall live.
Yeah,
So when you die, the music lives on.
the music.
I
Lives
know a lot
on.
of artists that passed away, and their music is still playing and
All the
still
time.
mashing up dance same way, and people
Yeah.
still loving it. And
Yeah.
new younger people getting familiar with it and stuff like that. So
That's right.
I might not have a hit song right now, but maybe sometime in the future, I'm getting Grammys when I'm gone and stuff like that. Same thing for a lot of artists I know. Yeah.
I get it. And it's so true. And you say it, look at I just did the vinyl ritual. It was all Garnett Silk. Look how long he's been gone, right? So
That's
I get
right.
it.
That, yeah.
And even rocking his shirt,
I know
Garnett Silk.
you interviewed Justice Merchant.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a very good artist too. Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
full of
Justice.
lyrics and stuff like that.
He's full of lyrics. He blew me away with his people. If you go on YouTube, you'll see it. He just started naming off these artists in one of his songs. So yeah, big up Justice Merchant on the
He's been
outside.
doing it for a while, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I respect him because he never leaves me alone. Yeah, he never leaves my label. He's always fighting for me, and I love that. You know. And I I know Little Wayne is my artist. He is my artist. And when I say my artist, like
Like your
we
party?
grow together in the music business.
I
We
get
grow
it.
together in the music business. I was older
get it.
than him all the time, but we grow together in the music business, and I do respect him as an artist because
I love
I'm
that.
not gonna obviously he's not good. He's good. For me, he's
He's
better
good.
than most of the ones I know around here.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
So and I have an album for him to release. Takes a little while, but it will come out.
It'll come out.
So,
I love
yes,
that.
I'm
I
gonna
love
do
that.
Yeah.
I love it. So people stay tuned. No, new music is on the horizon.
Yes,
So on that note, for the people listening tonight who want to follow your journey, like where can they find you online? Where can they find your music even?
On Facebook, you can find me on Facebook, Romeo Django. You can find me on TikTok, VGB Record. You can find me on Spotify, Romeo Django, VGB Record. And you can find the music around the world and every platform. Every platform. Any song you want to look for, any artist that I produce. But you can go to my website too.
What's your website?
BGBrecord.com. BGBrecord.com.
Let me type that in. bgbrecord.com.
.com. Yes. And I started doing vinyls too. I mean, I
Are you doing
collaborated
vinyls?
Yeah, with Elastic Stage. Yeah. So you can go to my site and then there's a page for vinyl, and you can purchase a vinyl from there. Yeah, but it will take you to Elastic Stage, but they are the one doing that.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool. I love the keeping. And it's funny because they say trends come back, and I just love seeing vinyl just coming back. So even like I named my music segment the Vinyl Ritual because we're paying homage to the vinyl, the music. So I have a thing for records. There's record stuff all over here. All right. So if somebody wants to work with you, because money after make, food after eat, So if somebody wants to work with you, whether they're an artist, a producer, or a creative person, what's the best way to reach you?
To my website, or if you look, you can see my number is there. You can call me. You can WhatsApp me. You can, you can do whatever.
Okay.
So it's there. Check the website. Contact is there. You can contact me.
Okay. Go to the website, get the digits, make a phone call.
Definitely.
Thing. Okay, love it. And last but not least, for the fans who want to keep up with BGB Records, so we're talking about the releases, the projects, the energy, where can they find the label? Is it on the website as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you type in Google BGB Record, you will find us. We are there. We're everywhere.
I love it. People,
Yeah.
Google is your friend. Google
Trust
is
me
your
on that.
friend.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You can find me you can find me, Little Wayne, and most of Wild Geese artists if you search for us on Google. And we're there too with the vinyl and everything.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. No, that's amazing.
You might find me as Django.
I found you as Django.
Or Raphael Foster.
Okay.
Because Raphael Foster.
Did you just shout out your government name? That's rare. You never, but you never see people really do that. So there's like a mischief in that. Like, yeah, I'm me this, so that's my name.
If you look at on the production, you look at the production, you will see that publisher Raphael Foster. So that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Copyright Raphael Foster.
I love it. And Likkle Wayne says you can find him at Original Likkle, not little, Likkle with the key. Likkle Wayne Music. So make sure you check him out there as well. He has a whole heap of good tunes too,
Yeah, man, you go in and good artist, man.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Good artist.
Romeo, thank you so much for being here. I really love this conversation. This was really brilliant. I want to let you know you can come back on the show whenever you want to. So if you have if an album's dropping or something you want to come and talk about it, we're there with the boat,
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me, and I'll pay more attention to your thing.
Yeah, you have to. Cause we're there. We're not going away. So you have to pay attention.
Definitely.
All right, big up yourself every time.
Large up. All right, thank you.
All right, Likkle more.
Yeah, aggressive.
Yes, people, that was Romeo Django from BGB Record. And you see right there? bgbrecord.com. You can find him there. Or Google. Google is your friend. So what time is it? All right, a little piece of time still. So, I kind of like this concept of having 2 vinyl rituals, like a part 1 and a part 2. We'll see how the platforms treat it, but we're going to get back into the vinyl ritual. All right. So let's drop this needle and keep it going. So welcome back to the vinyl ritual, the moment where we drop the needle, we settle the spirit, and we let the music take us home. And after that grown, intentional, little piece of mischievous conversation with Romeo Django, we're honoring his energy right here in part 2. So let me go over to my like a playlist. It's a big playlist because we're big and we're real serious around here. Let us get into the music. So I'm just gonna let the music run one after the other. So this is gonna be like steady music until we get to the stagalag. So we are going to drop the music, we're gonna settle our spirit, and we're gonna let the music take us home. And we're gonna do this big and serious properly. So we're gonna start with a track that it's just, you know what? I'm gonna let the music speak for itself. All right. I'm gonna let the music speak for itself. This one is the one that made me sit up and straighten my spine because it was so unexpected. Like I said, I was doing my thing. Google is my friend, the platform that I use to listen to music or whatever is my friend. And I saw the title and I was like, all right, Romeo Django down in Jamaica. All right. And this is what I encountered, people.
Hey Romeo, are you going to Jamaica this year, man? Every year, Bridget, every year. Can't miss me. I just love the party, Yeah, man.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Welcome to Paradise.
We like to party.
Paradise.
We like to party.
Down in Jamaica, where the rum and food is nice, a place that I treasure, oh Lord, and I want to live my life.
Oh, look away, you don't know. Holy for love, you see.
No. If your skin is black or white, can't wait till tomorrow, oh no. When I land there in real life, and we party hard.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
We party hard.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Yes, we party hard.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
We party hard.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Wish I could stay forever. Oh yes, and enjoy our peaceful Now move your feet. Drop that beat. Now move your feet. Down in Jamaica, where the rum and food is nice, a place that I treasure, oh Lord, and I want to live my life. You know it don't matter, no, if your skin is black or white, can't wait till tomorrow, oh no. When I land there in real life, then I party hard.
Yes, people.
Party, party, party hard.
Down in Jamaica, Romeo Django.
Oh, no,
Add it to your playlist, people. Add it to your playlist. But we're going to keep it moving. But before I go,
Party hard.
all right. Next tune, ready for this, featuring Mikey
When you
Dangerous
ready,
and
when you
Skillman.
whoa.
Romeo Django.
Tell
I
me
need Django, Mikey Dangerous and Skillman.
ready.
Come in, the Django.
But more,
Tell me when you're ready for this.
you say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
10 years later, you still young.
Ready for
I have to run it again.
Girls,
When you ready,
I'm ready for this.
whoa.
Remember I know.
Tell
I
me
need Django, Mikey Dangerous and Skillman.
ready.
Come in, the Django.
But more,
Tell me when you're ready for this.
you say you young
Tell me
now.
when you're ready for this.
10 years later, you still
Tell me when you're
young.
ready for this.
You say you young
Tell me
now.
when you're ready for this.
I know, want it, can't get it, them no want.
You see?
Try to teach you, try to show you, now you find out you can't. Me not school you, me not fool you, nurture you like a plant. I know you find out that you're getting heavy, think of time you should have transplant. Boy, boy,
Tell me when you're ready for
Hey,
this.
girl,
you
tell
say
me when
you
you're ready.
young
Tell me
now.
when you're ready for this.
10
You know
years
I've been
later, you
waiting.
still
When
young.
you're ready for this.
You
I've been
say
here
you young
anticipating.
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for
Yo,
this.
what me say? Tell me when you're ready, cause you seem unsure. You got to be ready when you come through my door. Been waiting so long, me can't wait no more. No matter with the chopped in and the bed no more. Tell me when you're coming, cause it's been so long. Feelings me up for you, it's been so strong. Anticipating your loving can't be so wrong. So girl, you better listen to me song. And when me say,
Tell me when you're ready for this.
You say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
10 years later, you still
Tell me when
young.
you're ready for
let
this.
them
You
know.
say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
Ready me love how you stay so. Oi, how you happy and you wait so. Oi, me want to see your pretty face so. Oi, so just step through me gate now. Oi, from when me hold the faith now. So, make the love you manifest now. Whoa, me love the way how you create you. Whoa, so tell me when me a go date you. You see?
Tell me when you're ready for this.
You say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
10 years later,
Say
you
what?
Tell
still
me when
young.
you're ready for this.
You say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
Tell me my girl, you want me a wait so long. So tell me if I can just kill my naughty Django. Tell me don't really love the way how you galang so. Girl, you fi tell me how you dance so.
Girl, me a tell her you fi make up your mind. Not you, you look good and your body look fine. And me a tell her say nobody waste my time. Make a while the sun shine.
Tell me when you're ready for this.
You say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
10 years later, you
Tell
still
me when you're
young.
ready for this.
You say you young
Tell
now.
me when you're ready for this.
Want it, can't get it, them no want. Try to teach you, try to show you, now you find out you can't. Me not school you, me not fool you, nurture you like a plant. I know you find out that you're getting heavy, think of time you should have transplant. Boy, boy,
Tell me when you're ready for this.
All right. I could keep going with the music all night, but I forgot my bed. Bedtime. So before I go away, I'm going to play Away for you, Romeo Django, and this one is featuring Louis Culture. Take it away.
Yeah, man, a Louis Culture. A Romeo Django. I still see the first praise.
Oh, what a joy.
What a nature. Check it.
Now I see the sun in the morning.
Beautiful.
It's bright and early, and the breeze is blowing. Dew upon my face. Boy, boy, I wish that I could find a secret place. I wish I could hide away my tears and all the fears. Away, 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 boy, boy.
Well, my help, my strength, my deliverer, my savior in whom I trust. My rock, my shield, my protector, Rastafari who a guide over us. You see me just up a road from the arms house place. Me never got no liar, but me still bust the case. The people them welcome gang and leave from base. Them was say this a youth in a go at them school.
Now look at their face when they're talking.
Plastic.
It's quite convincing, and their mood keeps shifting in front of my face. Oh, whoa, I wish that I could save the human race.
Every time.
I wish I could take away your pain and all the shame. Away, 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 boy, boy.
Well then up in the hills where the cool breeze a blow. Away from the city with the traffic overflow. The sunshine so pretty, mama wash out a door. The flowers them bloom as the green grass grow. Me weed up me hatch, me no and no land more. Then transplant the few little herbs seed me sow. Me put in a crop and I watch things a grow. Your heart is so blessed, but enough man no know. My help, my strength, my deliverer, my savior in whom I trust. My rock, my shield, my protector, Rastafari who a guide over us.
Now I see the sun in the morning.
Beautiful.
It's bright and early, and the breeze is blowing. Dew upon my face. Boy, boy, I wish that I could find a secret place.
Every time.
I wish I could hide away my tears and all the fears. Away, 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 boy, boy. Away, 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 boy, boy.
Yes, my help, my strength, my deliverer, my savior in whom I trust. My rock, my shield, my protector, Rastafari who a guide over us. Again, me just jump a road from the arms house place. Me never got no liar, but me still bust the case. The people them welcome gang and leave from base. Them know say this a youth and I go watch no screw face. Me give thanks for guidance, protection, for grace, for health and for strength and for life, none no waste. Hey, hey, amazing grace. You know say gang and leave him now go free base. So check it.
Away, away.
All right. So before I go away, I'm going to give you a teaser for next week. But before I get into that, if you're looking for BGB Records, you're looking for Romeo Django, you're going to go to bgbrecord.com, or you're going to go to BGB Record, punch it into Google, type it into Google. Google is your friend, or look up Romeo Django. All streaming platforms, he's everywhere. You can find his music, you can find his record label music, and if you want information about the label, whether it's album releases or any of those things that is going in, everywhere on Google. Mad Vibes says everywhere. Oh, Mad Vibes too. Yeah, man. Yes, load up the thing. Oh, you mean Mad Vibes as well. Yes, I love it. I appreciate love that, sir. Yes, you're right. Mad Vibes too, so you can't forget that too. And also Google is your friend everywhere on Google. So I'm gonna give you a teaser. It's a little tease, little teasing, right? I'm gonna give you a little teaser for next week because Justice Kumari returns to the Big and Serious podcast. This interview is so long overdue, people. It's so long overdue. And so we're going to give you a touch of the sparkle that he's going to bring into the studio. This is Diamonds and Pearls, Justice Kumari. He will be on the Big and Serious podcast next week. So we're going to run a little bit of this.
Hey pretty girl, I saw your face across the room. I try to find the words to say when I see you. How about we take this one more floor up to my room, and we can touch the stars. I can take you far away. We could fly to the island. You show me your honesty, I'll show you my world. Up all night and we're locked away. Girl, I know that you're feeling me. Love the way that we're moving, me. My diamonds and pearls. You know, say you're my type, cause you and I, she make me feel nice. Once you come loving one tight. And I got mine in my lurk, and I get them a smirk. And no see my girl, so come in, we'll tour the world. I can take you far away. We can fly to the island, baby. You show me your honesty, I'll show you my world.
I told you it was a teaser, right? It's a little teaser. If you want more of that, you will have to tune in next week. And until then,
like and subscribe.
All right. So, this is like the last piece. All right. Little more. Big up yourself, Mad Vibes, as always. It's a pleasure to vibe with you, even if it's a little while. But call me, sir. Call me. Call me. Thank you. All right. So, people, it is time for... Because the Goodaz don't do things normal. And, we don't do things normal around here. This is Big and Serious. You see me? So, we are moving into the Stagalag. All right. So, as always, we're going to do a little visualization. All right? Because we're stepping into the Stagalag. And I want you to settle into a new visualization tonight, okay? So, you're going to close your eyes. Or, if you're on the move, I don't want you to close your eyes and you're driving. Oh, gosh, no. Soften your gaze a little bit. All right? And let's go. Tonight, I want you to picture a golden thread. Thin, bright, and glowing, okay? It's stretching from your chest outwards into the world. This golden thread represents your truth, your purpose, your mischief, your grown confidence. See it shining, coming out of your chest into the world. Steady, warm, and alive. And now, I want you to imagine that everywhere you've ever stayed true, every moment that you chose yourself, every boundary you set, every dream you protected, that golden thread gets brighter. It doesn't pull you forward, and it doesn't hold you back. It simply connects you to who you really are. And every time you honor who you really are, that golden thread just gets brighter. I want you to let it glow. Let it warm your chest. Let it warm your heart. And let it remind you that staying true is not a burden. It's a blessing. And now, I want you to take a breath with me, okay? Take a slow breath in. Feel that golden thread brighten. And exhale gently. And let the mischief settle into your smile. Let's do it again. Another breath in. Feel your shoulders drop. And exhale. And let the grown energy take over. I want you to feel your truth. And I want you to feel your peace. And that is your stagger leg. The grounding, the breath, the visualization. The moment where we return to ourselves. So tonight, I want to say big up to Garnett Silk, wherever you are in the atmosphere. Big up yourself, respect every time. Romeo Django, big up yourself for passing through. Shout out to Mad Vibes, Likkle Wayne, and everybody that tuned in. Justice Kumari, we will see you next week. It's your girl Angie Goodaz. And that's a wrap for me. Stay grounded, stay joyful, stay mischievous, stay true, but mostly, stay big and serious.